Welcome to the JLPT N5 Complete Learning Program. In this series, we embark on a journey to conquer the JLPT N5 together through comprehensive lessons and clear instructions. The JLPT, or Japanese Language Proficiency Test, provides a valuable certification. The test is divided into levels N5 to N1, with N5 being the most basic. To succeed at N5, you'll need to master 113 kanji characters and all hiragana and katakana. Be proficient in reading, listening, writing, and grasp the fundamental vocabulary, phrases, and structures of the language. We offer free printable worksheets for you to download, enabling you to practice at your own pace with accompanying videos. In this first lesson, we delve into the realm of reading and writing Japanese numbers and currency using kanji characters. Furthermore, we'll cover essential phrases. By the end of this video, you'll gain the ability to both ask and answer simple questions, along with counting up to 9,999 in Japanese. So grab your pen and paper or the worksheets, and let's dive right in. Okay, let's start from number 1.
1、
In Japanese, kanji readings are divided into two main categories, Kun'yomi and Onyomi. Kun'yomi readings are native Japanese readings, while Onyomi readings are derived from Chinese origins, though they may not exactly mirror Chinese pronunciations. This kanji, number 1, is typically read as ichi. However, this pronunciation can alter when paired with different words. For example, when combined with the hiragana tsu, it transforms into hitotsu, signifying one piece. This reading is used for general counting purpose. However, you don't have to worry too much about these things right now. Just concentrate on understanding the basic ideas behind these reading categories and the main principles. These are like the building blocks for your knowledge of kanji and its common readings. And number 2. As you see, number 1 is just one horizontal line and number 2 has 2 lines.
2、
And number 3. As you might have expected, number 3 has 3 lines.
3、
Number 4. The common pronunciations are yon or shi, but yon is more common in modern Japanese.
4、
And number 5.
5、
Number 6.
6、
Number 7. The common pronunciations are nana or shichi, but nana is more common in modern Japanese.
7、
Number 8.
8、
Number 9. The common pronunciations are Q or ku, but Q is more common in modern Japanese.
9、
And number 10.
10、
Let's say 1 to 10.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、10。
Practicing counting numbers faster is a great way to learn numbers. So now let's count faster.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、10。
Also, when Japanese people count to 10, they use the number 4 as shi instead of yon just because it has a better tempo. So let's try counting using she for number 4.
12345678910 12345678910
Okay, now let's try random numbers up to 99. First, we have 11. You can simply say 10 and 1 together, so it's juichi. So 15 is jugo, and 19 is jukyu. Next, we have 20, so you can simply say 2 and 10 together, which would be niju. And 26 is 20 and 6, so it's nijuroku. 30 is sunju, and 34 is sunjuyon. 68 is rokujuhachi, 71 is nanajuichi, and 99 is kyujukyu. It's not that hard to learn, is it? Next, we have 100.
100
And number 1,000.
1000
Now, you can already count up to 9,999. Let's try some random numbers. 1,111 is 1,110 and 1, so it's senhyakujuichi. There are 3 exceptions for 300, 600, and 800. 300 is pronounced as sunbyaku and not sunhyaku. Hy becomes by. 600 is ropyaku and 800 is hapyaku. These use double consonants to change hy to ppy. So, 342 is pronounced as sanbyaku yonjuni. 675 is pronounced as ropyaku nanajugo. 890 is pronounced as hapyaku kyuju. 1,304 is pronounced as sen sanbyaku yon. 9,999 is pronounced as kyusen kyuhyaku kyuju kyu. Now let's learn the Japanese currency, yen. In Japanese, the letter Y isn't pronounced, it's simply N.
円
The kanji N can also refer to circle or round. The Japanese currency, yen, can be represented with a capital Y and 2 crossed lines. In contemporary Japan, regular numerals are commonly used instead of kanji numerals.
10円100円1000円9999円
Now that you've familiarized yourself with numbers and the Japanese currency yen, let's move on to asking how much is this? Listen to the native speaker.
これはいくらですか
Kole means this. Wa is a versatile particle used to mark the topic of a sentence. Ikula translates to how much. Desuka is a polite ending often used in questions. To write the topic marker wa correctly, add a Japanese comma after it. This practice helps indicate that in most cases it's pronounced as wa.
これはいくらですか
Now, I advise all students to practice speaking quickly. This aids in familiarizing your ears, mouth, and brain with the language's sounds. This tip proves valuable for learning any language.
これはいくらですかこれはいくらですか
You've got it. You've learned a pronoun, this. Now, let's expand your knowledge to include it and that. Practice repeating these words after a native speaker.
これそれあれこれそれあれ
Now you know how to say, how much is it in Japanese.
それはいくらですかそれはいくらですか
And also, you know how to say how much is that in Japanese.
あれはいくらですかあれはいくらですか
Here's the cheat sheet. A, wa, B desuka. This form is a highly adaptable way to ask questions. The A can stand for any noun or pronoun. For instance, if you want to ask, is this a picture? You would say, kore wa shashin desu ka? If you'd like to ask what is this, you can say kore wa nan desu ka. Additionally, to inquire whether someone is Japanese, you can say anata wa nihonjin desu ka. We'll delve into this more, but remember this versatile structure. It'll definitely expedite your learning process. And it's simple enough. Remove the ka and the question mark, but add a malu, the small circle at the end. This malu is called kuten. A wa B desu is the statement form of the structure. It's used for making statements, not asking questions. For example, to say this is a picture, you would say kore wa shashin desu. If you'd like to express I am American, you can say watashi wa America jin desu. Again, this cheat sheet will assist and expedite your learning process. Alright, now let's consider a scenario where someone asks, how much is this? In Japanese, it would be kore wa ikura desu ka. To answer, you start with kore wa, then provide the amount and conclude with desu. The word desu functions as a polite way to end a sentence. In question form, you'd use desu ka, while in statement form, it's simply desu. So if it's 100 yen, you can say,
これは100円です。
これはいくらですか？
これは100円です。
Okay, let's practice what we've learned. Here are two new words for you. A means painting and shashin means picture. Keep in mind that Japanese doesn't use plural forms like English does by adding s to the end of words. So whether it's one picture or a million pictures, they're all referred to as shashin. Remember the cheat sheet? A wa B desu ka and A wa B desu. In these cases, this represents the A's. In Japanese, this is kore. So the question becomes kore wa e desu ka? And the answer is kore wa shashin desu. Listen and repeat after the native speakers.
これは絵ですか？
これは写真です。
これは絵ですか？
これは写真です。
Let's expand our vocabulary further. In Japanese, yes is hi and no is ea. Let's test yourself. Pause the video and try to say these phrases in Japanese. Do you remember that? That is ale. So, is that a painting will translate to ale wa e desu ka? And if you want to answer no, that is a picture. You can say ie, ale wa shashin desu.
あれは絵ですか？
いいえ、あれは写真です。
あれは絵ですか？
いいえ、あれは写真です。
Let's try one more. Pause the video and say these phrases in Japanese.
それは絵ですか？
はい、それは絵です。
それは絵ですか？
はい、それは絵です。
Alright, today's lesson is now completed. I understand that there's a lot of information to absorb. I hope the concepts we've learned are clear to you. If you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comments section. I believe you've grasped the numbers and their common uses, along with the simple question and answer patterns. You can also try practicing your questions in the comments to encourage others to participate. In our upcoming lesson, we'll delve into calendars, dates, and years. Thank you for watching Modern Japanese.